White get to win in this position. To be honest, at the very first glance, it looks like the game will end up as a draw because white only have up one pawn and it looks easy for the black knight to stop the pawn. But we have to be aware that knight is a short range piece. That means we can easily control the squares where a knight can go to. For example, our king at e7, a very good square. It controls these two squares. The black knight cannot reach these two. And the only best move for white is play knight f4, controlling g6. So now all the three squares are controlled. Here, black play knight h7, that is the only move. If black, for example, play king to g7, I can move knight to e6, forcing a trade. And since my king is at the key square of this pass pawn, white is definitely winning. Okay, now after knight h7, so what is the next move for black? Probably maybe knight g5, but I can make knight to e6, and the king has to go to like h8. So now, what can I do? So that's a very interesting position. So if I move king to f7, black would possibly move knight to g5, forcing my knight taking the knight, and that's a stalemate. So I need to be very careful. So what about pawn to g5? Let's move this one, and the king goes to g8. And shall we keep pushing the pawn, or should we play knight g5? So if I play knight g5, I'm forcing a trade, but the knight could possibly go to knight f8. Then if I play f5, let's see. So the king goes to h8. If I move like king to f7 right now, knight to g5. If I take that, that's a stalemate. But what if I play king to g6? The knight goes to e4. It's still controlling f6. I don't really like that. So what can I do? So did I make something wrong? So after king to h8, can I find some other move to win the game? Potentially f3. So that's a waiting move. And the king has to go back. Now if I move f4, the king has to go back to the corner. If I move king to f7, knight to g5 doesn't work because I can take the knight with a pawn. So the knight has to move to f8 because the king cannot move. The knight has to, black has to give up the knight. To be careful, we cannot take that with the knight as a stalemate, but we can take that with the king. Now we have a passed pawn and a knight, and we are definitely winning the game. Thank you for watching.